Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some great expressions, so let's get started. Today we're talking about the word fit. This is a noun. It's a countable noun, so we say a fit. And you can use different verbs. You can say have a fit, you can say throw a fit, and you can say pitch a fit. And they all mean pretty much the same thing. It's when someone gets really upset. They're very angry. They're freaking out. They're having a fit. They're throwing a fit. Or you can say they're pitching a fit. These expressions come from a situation where you have a child and the child doesn't get what they want. So the child starts crying and yelling and screaming. The child is throwing a fit. The child is having a fit. Or the child is pitching a fit. That's where the expression comes from, but we can use it for adults too. When an adult gets really upset, you can say they're having a fit. So I can say, don't have a fit, don't throw a fit, or don't pitch a fit. They're used for adults and children. Let's hear some examples with have a fit.
Florine will be having a fit if I don't get home on time tonight.
I'll lock the door and you have a fit about it?
My good shoes, my mom's gonna have a fit.
Please, don't have a fit.
Example, I can say the child is having a fit because the child is very upset. Let's practice. Is the child having a fit? That's right, the child is having a fit. Let's hear some examples of throw a fit.
Oh, she threw a fit at school.
Here's my brother. And if he doesn't get to watch people's court in about 30 seconds, he's going to throw a fit right here on your porch.
Oh, man, I'll tell you one thing. She know how to throw a fit.
I'm not much of a drinker, and I got sick all over Caitlin's bath towels, and she threw a fit.
Ruth threw a fit, but there wasn't enough for a swim.
She'll throw a fit if I let her damn plants die.
She threw a fit and smashed her Johnny Mathis Greatest Hits album. And she got grounded, so now she can't come to my pajama sleepover party.
You're really gonna throw a fit because of the way I want my plates?
Well, it is my belief that the store has been growing increasingly sad and today threw a fit in fear of my egress.
So the same situation. The child is throwing a fit. The child is very upset. Let's practice. Is the child throwing a fit? That's right, the child is throwing a fit. Let's hear some examples of pitch a fit.
Besides, your grandmother will pitch a fit if she even hears you mention the word marijuana.
Guy, he pitched a fit when I took that picture. He
sees it, he'll pitch a fit.
She sure picked a good time to pitch a fit.
We better do it, or Aunt Nora's gonna pitch a fit.
So the same example, I can say the child is pitching a fit. The child is very upset. Let's practice. Is the child pitching a fit? That's right, the child is pitching a fit. And I can make the expression longer. If I say have a fit or throw a fit, I can put in an extra word, hissy. I can say throw a hissy fit or have a hissy fit. And this makes it sound more like it's a child doing it. But you can talk about adults when adults are acting like children. If they're acting very upset, like a child would, then I can add the extra word hissy, but only with have a fit and throw a fit. We don't say pitch a hissy fit. Not normally. Have a hissy fit or throw a hissy fit. Let's hear some examples.
Easy being a relative term, but it's probably more convenient than redecorating every time your ex throws a hissy fit.
I am not having a hissy fit.
I offer one fat Angelino and you throw a hissy fit.
Julian's having a hissy fit.
Exactly.
Well, don't have a hissy fit.
Well, don't have a hissy fit, Nancy.
What, did the printer at the Pentagon have a hissy fit? You don't have to have a hissy fit, Ray. I'm cool with that.
You threw such a hissy fit about your stupid sunblock that I wanted to prove you wrong!
Noodles, you threw such a hissy fit about the window, and now look at you.
So the same situation. The child is throwing a hissy fit. The child is acting very upset, yelling and screaming. The child is throwing a hissy fit. Let's practice. Is the child throwing a hissy fit? That's right, the child is throwing a hissy fit. We see the pronunciation of hissy. Use the short I sound like this is. Hiss, hissy. The child is throwing a hissy fit. Or you can say have. Have a hissy fit. In this case, it's continuous because it's right now, having. The child is having a hissy fit. The child is very upset, yelling and screaming. The child is having a hissy fit. Let's practice. Is the child having a hissy fit? That's right, the child is having a hissy fit. So remember, only use hissy, a hissy fit, if you're comparing the person to a child. It can be offensive sometimes if you compare an adult to a child, saying they're behaving like a child. So be careful with this one. And we have another word that means the same thing as fit. And that word is tantrum. Pronunciation, use the short a sound, tantrum. The tr makes a ch sound like chicken. Tan-ch plus the r, ch. Tantrum. The last vowel is a short sound like cup and up. Together, tantrum. So a tantrum is the same thing as a fit. Now, what verb do we use? We don't say pitch a tantrum. We say have a tantrum or throw a tantrum. They're both used. So let's hear some examples.
He's throwing a tantrum, threatening to quit again.
And her child's about to have a tantrum. Now, you've had your little tantrum, and you said some things in anger that I am willing to forget.
Then he had a temper tantrum and threw his shoes across the gymnasium.
Okay, please don't make me throw a tantrum.
Whammy, now we have got a full dress tantrum going on.
A little less tantrum and a little more fact.
Then he threw a tantrum, and I yelled at him.
Come into my office and start throwing some tantrum because you can't finish what you started.
Tell me, are you going to have a tantrum?
Throw a tantrum every time you call and I'm not home.
So again, the same situation. The child is throwing a tantrum. The child is very upset, so the child is throwing a tantrum. Let's practice. Is the child throwing a tantrum? That's right, the child is throwing a tantrum. Or I can say have a tantrum. In the continuous form, having. The child is having a tantrum. The child is having a tantrum because the child is very upset. Let's practice. Is the child having a tantrum? That's right, the child is having a tantrum. So remember, with fit, you can say have a fit, throw a fit, or pitch a fit. If you want to use hissy fit, especially for children or comparing adults to children, then use have a hissy fit or throw a hissy fit. And if you say tantrum, you say have a tantrum or throw a tantrum. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.